Welcome back to IntellectualRadio.com. We are on the Off the Wall show. I am JB3, and to my right, the beautiful, the gorgeous Miss Lady Magnificent. How you doing, beautiful? Looking up,
How are you?
coming look like she just came from prom. How you doing?
Really? You look like you feel today.
Yeah, how you doing?
Sweet. I can't complain.
Good.
But I just, from work, experienced something that was just like almost brought me to tears today. It was very touching.
Was it funny? Oh, okay, touching.
It was
Okay.
touching. A homeless guy
Okay.
came into the post office and he wanted to open up a P.O. box. Now, we do have certain things that we require to be able to open P.O. boxes. He had a state ID, but we have to have something of proof of address.
Okay. I thought he was going to come in and try to sell something.
No. So he's homeless. He don't have one. So by me being a supervisor, I let that go.
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, I want to go ahead and rent him a box. So he couldn't read. So he was not able to do his application. We didn't know. So, well, he can read, but I guess when it comes to filling out applications, he's just not good at it. So I filled the application out for him, which is no big deal because I got initial off on everything. So we get done with the application. I'm in the system putting everything in to rent him the box. And then he says, I don't get my check until the first. Now, mind you, this is a white guy. He's in there. And he says, so I tell him, I said, well, okay, well, come back on the first. I'll hold your application and put a box aside for you. Mm-hmm. And when you get your check, come in and rent the box. And so he's like, so when I come back, can I just ask for you? And I say, yeah. Sweet guy. I was like, yeah. So he leaves. He turns around and leaves out. Black lady in line says, how much is it for his box? And I said, $30. She said, I'll pay it for him. Tell him to come back.
Beautiful.
Told him to
God
come
bless
back. I swear. I'm just like, oh my God. So he's walking out the door and I'm like, sir, come back. So he comes back and she's like, no, go ahead. She said, this world is too crazy to not be nice to somebody.
Right. Amen.
So she swiped her card. And the thing that was crazy is that she didn't even hide her information. Like most people, she just swiped the card in front of him and she paid for his box for him for 6 months, $30 fee.
Beautiful.
So, and I gave him the keys, and what I did when I got the receipt back is I tore off the bottom part that had her information on it and gave it to her. And then I gave him the top part that had his box number on there.
Right.
And I was just at work that never happens.
Right. That had to be
and the thing is that it was just touching because with everyone talking about racism, here it is, there's a white homeless guy and the black woman pays for his box for him, not knowing each other.
That's beautiful.
And he was just so grateful that when I took him out there to show him where his box was, he came back in to thank her again.
That's beautiful.
And there was really nothing we could give her for doing that.
There was nothing.
And it was just so touching because it's just like he wasn't even upset that he couldn't have the box. He just said, I'll get my check and I'll come back. And she just walked up. She's like, how much is it?
Right.
And just paid for it. Just like, whoop.
Amen to that. That's beautiful.
And I was just like so taken with that because there's so much going on in the world and people hate this and they hate this. This is racism. This is and you take two people who don't even know anything about each other, and she just overheard the conversation that I was having with him and stepped up and just did that for him. And I was just like, oh my God, I don't even know things like that really happen. You read about them, you hear about them, but you never experience it to that degree.
And see, that won't get put into social media. That won't be pressed.
No one ever find.
No one ever see that.
And it was just a beautiful thing. And the thing is, if it was a way that I could give it to him for free, I would have.
Of course.
But you can't. You just try to help out.
You got to go through your policy and protocol.
Yeah. And it was just like such a beautiful thing to have seen. That. And it just took me back to when I was at my old job. I left to go to lunch, and I walked down to Roosevelt, and I went into Potbelly's, and I like
that's a heck of a walk
from Harrison, not from where I'm at.
Oh,
now,
okay. I'm like, wow.
The old one. And every time me and my friends would walk down there, it was always this guy, white guy sitting there, homeless, sitting on the corner, sitting there on the sidewalk. And people just like stepping over him, asking, he's just like asking for something to eat. So this particular day, I strictly went down there just to get him something to eat.
Okay.
So I went to Potbelly's, got him the biggest sandwich they have, got him chips, got him pop, got him soup, everything that you can get. So I spent almost $20 on food, chili, everything you can possibly get. They were just like, "Do you want a bag for this?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "This isn't even for me." So I walked past and he's sitting there, and I just gave him the whole bag of food. I didn't buy anything for me because I didn't go for me. It was just to give him something to eat for the rest of the night, or however he wanted to split it up.
See that, and God's gonna bless you.
You know,
because of
so I think it's more or less where you don't do it to get
Right.
the blessing for it. I just did it because he's human.
No, that's what I'm saying. God's gonna bless you for
I
that.
know,
You know,
but-
you don't do it for the blessing.
Right,
You
you know,
do
it
it
was
just
just
because he needed some help. I got
People,
you.
You know,
I know how it
how
goes.
they always say, we're one day that could be us.
Right.
And you don't want people to just walk past you. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's already hard enough to
Exactly.
be out there like that.
Exactly.
You know, but that today was just like the most awesome thing
Oh,
for me to see. And I'm such a wuss. Like the simplest things make me cry. I can look at Facebook all morning and watch videos and sit there and cry. And I don't even know the people. I'm just very emotional.
My mother does that, but she don't look at like YouTube or
I
nothing
know,
like
but
that.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
like I'm an emotional person. So when I see things like that and it's just so random,
mm-hmm.
then it just makes me feel some kind of way because of all the things you hear. You never hear anything good.
Right.
You know, just like there was a story of a black little boy that was getting teased about his shoes.
Right, and I saw that in
the
boy
video where
the boy came back and bought him some new shoes.
Him shoes because he was getting teased.
Mm-hmm.
I read the comments, and these people are horrible. They took something that was so nice and turned it into something bad, talking about, well, now he's gonna get teased because he bought him shoes. I mean, who looks at that and thinks that?
That person,
right? But I mean, you have that much negativity in you that you had to find something negative in something positive.
Because nobody's been nice to them yet. That's the problem. Nobody's been nice to them yet. That was a hater.
And then they were just like, well, why did he have to record it? Because all you see is negative stuff. So why not record someone doing something
positive?
Good?
Hey.
You know, and I'm just like, how do you find something negative
the world we live
in a little boy getting teased? So someone cared enough to go home and tell his parents about it, and then they go to the mall and buy this little boy shoes that they don't even know.
Yeah.
That just because their son felt bad.
Right.
And then to look at that video and take something negative out of it.
Here's a question. You don't say anything about them people always recording the fight.
Yeah, nothing.
You don't ever see that. You don't ever. Why? Whoever recorded this is still. You never see that. You never see anybody stopping the people that's recording, that's getting beat up, that's getting knocked down, getting run over by cars.
Right.
You don't never see those people comment saying, "Why did these people record it?" It's oh my God, this is a great video.
Right.
This was they got knocked out.
Right. You know it.
Okay.
You glorify that.
Mm-hmm.
But then something good happens.
Yeah, and the first thing out your mouth is you hollering world star.
Right. And then it's, well, why did they record it if it was just a good deed? Well, why not?
Because you see too much negativity. It's called
and it's just
Fox
like
News
I'm just reading it and I was like, wow, did they really just take something so nice and turn it into something negative? How did you find something negative in that? Because I'm watching it and thought it was very sweet. That was a really sweet gesture. You know, I think this world is so quick to spread negativity that they don't know how to react to something positive.
And that's true too. But on another downer note, I must send a shout out and a rest in peace to good old Fife Dog. He passed away today from diabetes. Yeah, from Tribe Called Quest, and I posted earlier like one of the first songs that the Tribe Called Quest did was Check the Rhyme, and that was one of the first songs I ever learned how to rap to, and it was like, yeah, I can't rap now, but it's just the fact that
I bet you can when the music come on, you be thinking you're doing it, huh?
I mean, I know the words. That's something different. Rapping, put my own words into that. No, it's not gonna happen. No. But yeah, it's not gonna happen. But I gotta give a shout out to Fife Dog. He was a legend. No, I'm sorry, is a legend in hip hop, and yeah, I got to send a shout out to him.
Well, I don't really know who. I know who Tribe Called Quest is. But
here's a funky introduction of how nice I am.
I know who they are, but I don't really get down with the individuals that were in there. I only know the one.
Who? Q-Tip?
Yeah, him.
Okay, yeah, we gonna need you to just download a few more songs by Tribe Called Quest. You know, the low end, the low end experiences has to be the first song the first album you download when you leave here is the low end experience. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I don't have no room on my phone.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's called deleting.
Delete what? I deleted everything I could delete yesterday. I had so many text messages. They went all the way back to June. but I had to delete. I deleted from
June?
June to December.
I don't feel bad. I deleted from April.
June. Oh wow, I did June to January.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, how all these text messages come from eating up all my memory?
Well, you forget them because you get so many text messages a day, and you look up and it's from other people and other
But
people and other
I
people,
just
so they
looked
get
at him
pushed
and I'm
down.
just like, if I have not sent you a text since June of last year, clearly you don't need to still be in my text messages.
Let alone in your phone.
I haven't talked to you. They're not saved in there. It was just a bunch of numbers.
Oh, you crazy.
It's just a bunch of numbers. You know, it takes a lot for me to actually put a name to a number in my phone. Like,
Okay.
You gotta.
There's nobody's important, huh?
No, not in the beginning.
That's crazy.
Not in the beginning.
I mean, I got to know who you are. I'm sorry. My memory
I know who
is
you
terrible.
are by the number. I just don't put your name on there. I don't save it.
Nope. My memory does not work like that. Yeah, I got to know your name.
The zip code, the
area codes.
So when I see certain numbers, I know who it is. But to be saved and to actually have your name in my phone.
Nope. I got to. Okay, I have a friend right now. Number is 612-0927, and then another friend is 610-02. No, 612-00729. Yeah, it's that close. Yeah, see,
I don't have anybody like that in my phone.
Nope.
But no, I don't save everybody's number. You know, no. What? I gotta talk to you more than one time for me to save your number.
Okay. I guess it's different for guys and women.
For me to save your number in my phone takes about 2-3 months of talking to me before I save your number.
Wow.
Depending on how the first conversation goes.
Okay. Well, again, it's different for guys and girls.
Because I'm not gonna save all these people's number in my phone and then I'll never talk to them again. It was like
I got a bunch of those.
It was like a one hitter quitter. You talk to me one time and I ain't hear from you no more.
I got a bunch of those.
Why would I put your number in my phone?
Because I need to know who you are. That's
care.
me. My memory. Look, I got long term memory. Short term is short. No, I'm good.
I don't care.
That's the difference. I kind of do. And see, the reason I might have talked to you, it might have been business.
Oh no.
Yeah, I might need to pick you up later on an Uber trip.
No, I don't save it. Nope, I'm not gonna. How do you stop people from calling you on Facebook? Is there a way to stop that? Is there a way to block it?
It's called blocking completely.
I gotta block the person
completely
to not be able to for them to.
I mean, if they are being disruptive to your life, then why?
I think I sleep.
Yeah, it's called deleting. I'm sorry. If you have no respect for my life, gotta go.
One night at 2:30 in the morning. And
you gotta go. I called you at 11, and exactly. See,
I was so delusional. I saw the name, but I just could not bring myself to answer the phone. It was just like my body was like, no.
See, that's crazy.
I saw it though.
That tells me what? Nope, I don't love you enough to answer.
No, I couldn't move. It was like an out of body experience. It was like I was above me looking at my phone because I couldn't move.
So your out of body couldn't tap you on the shoulder and say, "Wake up, it's John." No. It's JB3. I opened the.
But I know you know Kayla's number.
Yeah. I mean, I got in. Right. Yeah. That it worked out, but yeah, no.
I mean, I was tired. You know, I never go to sleep though.
That's true.
So at 11 o'clock for me to be asleep, that's a record. And I slept at 7:30 in the morning, uninterrupted.
Yeah. Okay.
I was tired.
You were. That's rare. I've never heard you say you slept longer than an hour.
Right. You know, I get 2 hours and I wake up and I'm up for 3.
Your hair's pretty. I want to say that. Yeah. You coordinated very well.
It'll be different Saturday.
Again. Wow. Okay. Wow, well, and
wait till I have the green, blue, and yellow hair.
You gonna look like a mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh my. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little quick break, and we're gonna come back and talk about the shoot, and we're gonna talk about a little Uber story I got.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We'll be right back on IntellectualRadio.com. Off the wall.
came into my life. You finally came. Finally came at last. Rain into my life. Darling, you make me feel so right. Pouring like rain all over me. Keep giving sweet love endlessly. Lay me down on a bed of passion. Hold me with love is everlasting. I don't know where I'll be if you didn't come in time. But I'm glad you did, because I almost lost my mind. Every day, boy, I was wishing for a miracle. Come back, baby, baby, hey. Get into my life, finally came, finally came. You finally came at last into my life. Darling, you make me feel so right. Pour like rain all over me. Keep giving sweet love endlessly. Keep coming, boy. Keep coming, boy. Keep coming, boy. Keep me coming. Keep coming, boy. Keep coming, boy. Welcome back to the Off the Wall Show on IntellectualRadio.com. I am your host, Lady Magnificent, and to my left, I have the debonair, the handsome, the talented.
That's what you are.
JB3.
That's what you're on right now. That you had to give me
I
that.
have to get you back.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
So, JB3.
Yes.
How's Uber life been treating you? You got a story for us? You know you got to have a story every week.
I do. I try to have a story every week, but I will say this: it was his 14-year-old boy. His mama got the Uber phone or whatever, but he impressed me with the music he listened to, because he got in the car and I had, Jadakiss on the playing, and on the screen you can see what who the name of the person is. So he got in the car and he like kind of pointed and smiled. I'm like, what? He goes, Jadakiss. I was like, what you know about Jadakiss? You're 14. Okay. He's like, my dad listened to him. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then he was like, no, I mean, I listened to him. I was like, so who you like? He was like, I like Future. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a kid. Yeah. But then he was like, nah, but I mean, most of the time though, I really listen to Teddy Pendergrass and Marvin Gaye. I say, what? Wait a minute, you're 14. He's like, yeah, man. He just, Marvin Gaye. He got a message, man. I love his music. I'm like, at 14, I was like, can you play? Do you sing? He was like, nah, man. I just like his music. I was like, man, that is impressive. Okay, I'm serious, because even going to like clubs. Okay, let me rephrase that. I went to a club and let's just say it was quote unquote Thought Central. Okay. Thought Central. But I mean, everybody in there was, I guess, singing Future songs and singing, I guess, new age music. Now, don't get me wrong. Future, I guess he got some lyrics when he's really talking, but I'm an old school hip hop head. So that's not my era. This is not my genre of music, but it is what it is. He's got record sales, so I can't knock him what he's doing. But at the same time, for me to hear a kid of his caliber, I mean, he seemed like he was an intelligent kid, and he got to talking about the nerds of the class. I was like, so what makes him a nerd? He was like, man, they listen to country music. I was like, oh, okay. That's what it is. But yeah, he was like, that was the only difference. But as far as like the genre music, he said that sometimes, he said on the album, Future's album, he said it was one song that he really, really liked. And I'm like, okay, that's not really saying that's a great album, but at the same time, it was like the one song that kind of touched him. And I mean, it is what it is. So he ended up started talking about, he's like, man, I listened to Wu-Tang, I listened to Tribe Called Quest, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay. He was like, yeah, man, I love old school hip hop. I'm like, yeah, it's not necessarily old school, but it's just we gonna call it classic hip hop. It's a difference.
Just because you don't want to be classified as old school.
It's not
Old school now.
It's not old
it's
school.
not our old school.
It's not old
but
school.
It's old school to him.
It's classic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the word we're gonna use. It's classic hip hop. Now, anyway, see, we got the old one over here.
You ain't that far behind though.
Yeah, not denying that. But what I'm saying is this: I really was impressed by this little boy, and he got to talking about the different dynamics of the music of today and the music of yesteryear. You know, he felt like, yeah, we need to bring that kind of music back. And I was like, hey, dude, this is impressive. Like I said, he was 14. He got in the car and was like, and what was it? Matter of fact, I was playing Check the Rhyme, and he was, yeah, I know this song. I listen to this song all the time. I'm like, wait a minute, you're 14. Okay. But yeah, that was one of the stories I had this week. And they think, let me see. I don't think I have another one. If I do, we'll get back to you.
All right. Let me tell you, speaking of old school music. So
classic. Okay.
No, it wasn't. It's not about rap.
Okay. Even still.
Kayla's favorite song, believe it or not, is Earth, Wind, and Fire Grew Tonight. She's 15.
Wow.
That is her favorite song. She loves that song. So yesterday, I was driving to work and it came on. So I got to the stoplight and I turned it up and I recorded me singing it. You know, bobbing my head at the light and stuff like that, and I'm recording it. So it was at the part. It's like, you know, we can boogie. Oh damn, they boogie. And I'm in the car, so I sent it to her, and she's at school.
Crying, laughing.
She sent me back and thing and said, LOL, go to work. Wow. And so then the teacher asked her, like, what are you laughing at? And she says, some people just need a job.
Wow.
Because I sent her 2 videos.
Okay.
And I knew that she was in school, but I did it because that's her favorite song.
Right.
I just thought that was
got
hilarious.
Your daughter in trouble. That's what you did.
No, in that class, they're allowed to be on their phone.
What class is this?
She has classes where she's allowed to use her cell phone.
What did that become man? What?
She has a teacher that puts them that she doesn't. They're all in honors now, so they don't have to be watched. They do their work, and that time that they're in class, they do their work, but they can keep headphones in and listen to music and everything.
I had a couple of honors classes in high school.
This new age honors.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You know what that reminds me of? Remember the movie Class Act? Okay, when they had that boy and he was, what was it, Chris? Yeah, he was over there in like the most beautiful classrooms and everything was white and clean and all that kind of stuff. And then you had the other dude over here in the public school system that just was, everything was beat up and I guess ghetto. But yeah, that's what it was like. What? Wait a minute. But that's what it reminds me of. That's what the class he's in or she's in right now. That she can sit up there and listen to music Mozart and okay.
She can listen to whatever she wanted.
Wow.
Yeah, they and sometimes the teacher. She has one teacher who I don't know if it was this year or last year, but he did something and he let all the kids pull out their phones and record him. So they but they're all learning at the same time.
Okay, if it's a learning, it's a way to like teach your class, then I can understand. But if you just like, yeah, you can have your phone on, then Kayla's a talker. Okay. So she's just on the phone.
Believe it or not in school. All her teachers told me she sits all the way in the back in the corner and she does not talk to anybody.
Okay.
Every once, I guess it depends on the class, but a lot of the teachers, when they have the parent teacher conference, says that she sits in the back and she doesn't talk. Okay. They say she's in her own little world back there.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
yeah, because
I said, because she save it off when she get home.
I guess so.
I get home. Neither one of them be quiet.
Yeah, because they talk to each other, I guess.
No, they talk to me when I walk in the door.
Right.
As soon as I walk in the door,
Mommy's home.
They come to the car in the garage and start talking to me. As soon
it just
as
reminds me.
Cut the car off.
I know they're your kids, but it just reminds me of like 2 puppies just
waiting for me to get home. And I'm like, okay, well, can I get like 10 minutes before? And they were like, you were by yourself driving home. You had your me time.
Uh-uh.
You driving home,
You
driving
know
home
what
from work.
You know what you do next time? Get right back in the car.
Sit in the garage.
Wow.
Like I literally cut the car off and I sit in the garage for about 20 minutes because I know once I go through the door, it's over.
Wait. I'm sorry, but you sit in the car going, oh Lord God Jesus, how would that give me the strength and the power to get me through the rest of this night?
And they open the door like every 5 minutes. Mom, you okay? I'm like, yes. Because I know that once I go through that door, it's over with. They're gonna talk me until I go to sleep.
Look what I did today, Mommy.
And I'm just like,
Mommy, can I did I do this? I need to do.
It's so bad that when they get out of school, like Halo called me when she gets home, and then she'll call me back and be like, okay, well, Monty's here. And I'm like, okay. 5 minutes later, Monty calls me. And I'm like, what? She's like, I'm home. You didn't just hear your sister call me and tell me that you were at home?
Okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to call you.
Oh no.
Like,
oh no.
What do y'all call me?
No.
They call me like I
No.
don't have a job. And I'm just like, I'm at work. They were like, well, I just wanted to let you know I was at home. But your sister told me 5 minutes ago. Weren't you sitting there? Well, it wasn't on my phone.
That's that get off my phone.
Just like, bye.
Yeah, get off my phone.
And they're like, you hung up on me. I was like, I didn't hang up. I said bye.
I said bye first.
Bye's not. When you say bye and hang up, that's the end of the conversation for you.
Right.
So I said bye. I wasn't rude.
I wasn't trying to hear what you had to say after that.
I didn't hang up anymore. I said bye. I didn't hang up on you. I said bye. So you knew it was coming. So that's my theory on that.
Right. You just didn't wait on the bye back.
Okay. My grandma never says bye. She just hang up. And I'm just like, so were you done? I don't even know if you're done talking or not. I just had to wait for her to hang up.
I love you, baby. Click.
Nope, she don't even say that.
Oh, okay.
She was like, okay, click. I'm like, all right, Granny. She already hung up, got off the phone.
I'm done talking now.
Right. That's what she does. She just hangs up. But
I made some collard greens and some sweet potatoes and some turkey. All right.
Click. Yeah, that's what she does.
Wow.
I swear she just hangs up. Wow. But if you ever meet my grandma, that's where my sense of humor comes from. My grandma.
I can believe it.
My granny is hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh.
My granny is hilarious.
God. I got a story for you, but I can't tell you on the air. Oh Lord, I cannot tell you the story on the air.
Let me tell you a funny thing that happened yesterday. I swear, men, you guys have some sort of superpower that you can see through anything when you want to look at a woman's behind.
Yeah.
I promise. And I'm just like, the customer came in yesterday to pick up a package. Now, where the package was around the corner from the window. And you literally have to like get like this to see underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I come back with this package. He says, nice tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
look, it's
over.
Infrared and yeah.
But I didn't even bend over.
You didn't have to.
I'm just like, really? Really? I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah, we get bionic when it comes to stuff like that.
And look like,
how did you see?
Through all the tub and
when it comes to beauty, we get bionic.
My goodness. And I just said, I tell you, if they want to see something, they know how to make it, they can see it. And I'm just like, how do you see my tattoo? I was like, first of all, I was thinking like, wait, what tattoo he talking about? I was like, can't be, no, it ain't the one on my leg. Cause he ain't seen that one.
Well, I can't tell you the story, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
But I just thought that was like, just, and then to tell me, you didn't even have to tell me. What you tell me for? The thing is that I don't want to know you're looking. If you look, then look. Why you gotta tell me?
Okay, sometimes it's so good we got to say something. It looks so good. We got to. Hey, girl, look, you over there slugging, girl. Yeah, because sometimes we try to hold it in because it also depends on where you are. If you have someone standing there next to you. Say if you with your husband or significant other, I'm not gonna sit up there and walking past, I'm gonna go, ooh, girl, man. No, that's not gonna happen because the simple fact that the guy that you standing next to is going, bruh, come on, man.
But when he said it, I was like, what? He was like, nice tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, like, which tattoo did he see? Because there's two back there. So he can't see both of them. He can't see both of them. I know he didn't see both of them. So I know which one he saw.
Isn't that special?
Yeah. He saw
That's
the name.
nice. You're right. Yeah.
That's all he saw.
But yeah, Granny is funny. Okay. Coming back from a funeral. My brother's driving. My mother's in the front seat and me and my grandmother in the back. My brother's driving and we trying to be respectful with the
Mm.
music and everything. And everybody's listening to, and we listening to, Earth, Wind, and Fire, James Brown, basically like the Soul Town station on XM radio. He's got a bunch of little old school songs. But then my brother's like, I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry. I got to put on some cussing. Okay. I got to put on some cussing. So my mother sitting in the front seat, she goes, "No, boy, don't do that. Don't you dare put none of that on there." My grandmother, "No, Beverly, go ahead, let him play it." Okay. Now the funniest thing is this. You remember now? This had to be about 2 years ago. You remember the song "Don't Believe Me, Just Watch"?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was gold all in my ring. Gold all in my. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay. How about when that part came on? Okay. Don't believe me, just watch. My grandmother's in the back. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. These chicks ain't nothing, no way. She didn't say chicks though. She garden tool. Ain't nothing, no way. You talking about the funniest thing I had heard since this whole trip had started. You understand me? I could not stop laughing for about 6 hours. Okay. That had to be the funniest thing I had ever heard in my life. And she said, "Oh, my grandmother's in the back seat going, yeah." This woman is 86 years old. Okay. By far the funniest thing I had ever heard in my life. I'm like, you know what, Granny, I love you, but I'm gonna say this at your eulogy. I'm telling this story. This is gonna be me up here on this podium. When you pass, I just know I'm gonna be up there going, yeah, these chicks ain't nothing, no way. But yeah, that's Granny went
We would have to
crazy.
get them two together. Because my grandmother,
Oh,
she likes to crack jokes on me when she sees
oh
me.
Lord.
And and the thing is that I'll crack jokes back. And she's a good sport about them. And, we be below the belt.
Oh no.
And this was at a church dinner. And we're sitting.
I got another one
we're
for you. But
sitting
go
there.
ahead.
And she's like, "What happened to your lipstick?" And I'm like, "What's your mean?" She's like, "What's wrong with it?" And so she was just being funny. Like, "What was you doing before you got here?"
Oh.
So I told her, I was like, "But you got lipstick on your chin. So what were you doing before you got here? Because I know how you get lipstick."
See, you put Granny business all in the street. You put Granny clean up out there.
At first, she didn't understand what I was
You
saying.
put
Then
Granny.
we had the famous "kill yourself." I said, "That's like saying, is that your way to go to hell?"
Basically. Basically. But okay, this is my first year in college. Okay. Woman I'm dating is kind of heavy set. Okay, at the time. She had come to the house for the first time. And my grandmother was in the back. Me and her sitting in the front room, just kind of sitting down watching TV, just enjoying each other's company. I was like, "Granny, come, meet my girl." Now, my grandmother let out the only sound, the most insulting sound that a grandmother can get away with. Okay. My grandmother, when my girl gets up, she, my grandmother standing in the hallway. When she stands up, my grandmother goes, "Ooh." That had to be the most embarrassing sound that my grandmother could. I mean, she got away with it because she's a grandmother. But needless to say, me and her never dated again. Okay, I never saw her again. Okay, but it was just the fact that she got up and she, "Ooh," and she, "Come here, baby, come here. Ooh, you a big one. Give me a hug." I said, "Granny, don't do that no more. Don't you dare." See, what I do? What I say? Nothing. Don't worry about it. If you don't know, don't even worry about it. And, but yeah, Granny is insulting and in a sweet way.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a sweet way.
So guess what feature I have on Facebook now?
What is your feature?
Facebook Live. I get to go live now.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
I know, but I didn't know it until yesterday. And I got the profile video now.
I didn't know about what's profile video.
Well, your profile picture, you can make a video.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go live on the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about doing like Uber Live, but no, it's not gonna happen. You know how many like release forms I got?
I know, but it's like taxi cab confessions.
And guess what? They have to sign a release form at the end of the trip.
Okay, we'll get one.
I'm not writing up a release form for these people. They're not gonna sign that.
They might. They drunk. They sign anything.
That's true too. That is true too.
Get it when they're drunk.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the radio show. Yeah.
You know what? I've noticed. Why is you can answer it. Why is dating so difficult?
Why is dating difficult?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's hard because you're trying to find the right one and the perfect one instead of
perfect.
Exactly. That's the problem. People are looking for the perfect one and not being able to, I guess, take the flaws with the attributes. That's what the problem is. People don't know how to take the flaws. Everybody's looking for that textbook one instead of for that one that makes you happy. But see, here's the thing though. They might make you happy in this aspect, but they don't have this. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people just can't take this. So that's what the problem is. That's why it's hard. Because people just don't know how to compromise. You know what I mean? Everybody has flaws, but see, the thing is, maybe that person's not choosing you either. Okay. Maybe it's something that you got or don't want something you have that they don't want. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, no
one's gonna have everything that you're looking for.
That's true.
You're gonna have to compromise on how important
that's the problem.
The other things.
That is the problem.
Oh, well.
Therein lies the problem. People don't know how to compromise. People don't know how to go.
Or they just say, I deserve this. And this is what I want. And if he's not giving this to me, then I don't want to be bothered with him.
Wah, 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 wah.
But then again, I mean, you're gonna have to compromise because you're never gonna find somebody that got it's almost like I tell people, it's like when you buy a house, you have the things that you're just not gonna compromise on. Mm-hmm. Like things that you are must have, but then there are some things that you don't have to have, or if they can get close to it, then you'll let them buy. As far as like for me, I'm really big on communication.
Right.
Super huge. Like if you can't talk to me, then you won't talk to me.
That makes sense.
Not texting, not all messaging.
Oh, I am big on the conversation. Come on now. I am big on conversation.
But the thing, I just told somebody yesterday when they're like, do you think you're pretty? And I said, it's not a question of me thinking I'm pretty. It's the problem of the men who tell me that I am, tell it to everybody. So it goes from not being a compliment anymore. Because
and it turns into a line.
You say it to everybody.
Right. Okay. I'm not gonna say it to everybody, but
I see them saying it to everybody.
Okay, here's the thing though. What if they are pretty to them?
You can't say that when their face isn't showing.
Okay, well that okay. Well, that part of their body is pretty. That just makes sense.
This the hey beautiful.
Okay, well yeah, I get that.
And then you come back and I've seen you compliment 5 women and none of their faces were showing, and you called them all beautiful. And then you get to me and you're just like, hey beautiful. It's like
because it might be bootyful.
Right.
Okay, that's what it might be.
Right, but and it's just like
you just got to change your wording. That's all.
It's not even so much changing the wording. For me, I guess it's because of my age. Like that kind of stuff doesn't make me go like, ooh,
That too. I mean, because that's what happens when you are beautiful. You hear it so much. It's like, okay, give me something else, please. Tell me something different.
And that's basically what it is with me. Okay. Like, okay, I get it. I hear you. I understand. Mm-hmm. I'm very appreciative of it, nonetheless. Mm-hmm. But can we like move on from that? Like, can we? I'm still a person. If you get to know me, you'll see that. That doesn't make me, but when they're stuck there, it's just like, okay, this is really boring.
Which Just true.
I don't want to talk about me for 20 minutes because I'm not going to answer anything anyway.
Right.
When they say what kind of man you like, honest. And then they're
Okay.
like, what else? I said, there is nothing else because if you can't be honest, then nothing else matters.
That's true.
No other
That's true.
quality matters if you're a liar. Nothing matters. So
That's true.
I stand firm on that's it. Honest.
Okay.
And after that, that just like blows them because they don't know what else to say.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you look like. Right, because it doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Don't matter where you work. If you're a liar, none of that matters.
Right.
So it's very hard.
That you got to get past the honesty first, and then we'll work our way down.
Right. You
Okay.
got to be honest with me.
Okay.
That's all I expect from anybody is to be honest. Don't make decisions for me because when you lie, you make it a decision for me.
Which is true.
So I don't like people to do that for me. I'm highly capable to make my own decisions.
Okay.
So that's the.
Can I be honest with you right now?
Hmm?
Can I be honest with you right
Oh
now?
Lord.
You got something on your face.
I already know you see me bothering it.
Like,
But
okay.
yeah, but I just don't like those type of things because I think when men get away from a woman being human to realize she's a person, you can't talk to everybody the same. You can't say the same things to everybody. I think you have to assess the woman and then make your decision from there, not just say the same thing to everybody.
Right.
The same way.
Well,
So I just think like for women it's harder because you got so many men that no one is serious and they all say they're serious.
with that being said, too, like everybody wants to get with somebody on Facebook, especially in the groups. I mean, I haven't been active in any group really at all. Okay, I'll get added to these things all the time. I just look and go, oh, okay, no, yeah, but because it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's Booby Tuesday, and
But the thing is, you can't really meet anybody in groups because you're in the group and then that person is seeing everything else you're doing and what you're saying to everybody else.
I mean, but with that being said, though, that's why you don't talk to everybody at the same time.
That don't work.
Yeah, it doesn't. But at the same time, again, that's why I don't get in these
That
groups.
goes back to
I go out to meet people.
The little man says, "I found your man in my inbox again."
Right.
So it's just like right, but it has no bearing. And when I get inbox, they don't even realize I go on their page, and I'm gonna go through to see what
every woman does that.
Like, what are you doing? How you married and you in my inbox? Like,
every
how your
woman does that.
picture is your girl and you in my inbox? Like, no. Everyone has a situation when you ask.
Of course, yeah. Like,
no, we're not married anymore. We're not. We're in the process. No, you're not in the process. Nothing. I just seen you just posted something 2 days ago.
Right, me and my girl,
right.
happily married in the park.
I'm just like not that one that you can just tell something to and I'm gonna go.
Right. But see, that also comes with experience. We ain't gonna call it age. We're gonna call it experience.
I mean, it's just crazy to me. And I don't really, it's cool because some people I talk to and we become good friends. I've plenty of people on Facebook that I've talked to outside of Facebook that we became good friends, but then there are some that just.
Hi.
Like, I didn't meet you on Facebook, did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where did I meet you at?
Yeah, what did you think you was going to meet me at? Wait, okay.
In the same neighborhood almost.
Nope, that's not why. Nope.
Well, you become my friend for so long, I forget how I met you.
See, exactly my point. I met you in D Cup.
Oh.
Right. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Big Dre. Thank you, sir. That's a dude I went to college with. Holla at your boy. But yeah.
Yeah, but I don't be knowing. I'm just.
And then it just so happened. I think it was.
You did an interview on one of my other shows.
Right, but that was when Intellectual Radio was at the bottom. But I ain't gonna say bottom, but starting. Yeah. Then you had, but no, that wasn't the interview then. You had me. It was another group that we had got into.
How many groups am I in?
It was a lot.
I'm in like 200 though.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't post in all of them. I don't know what go on.
But that's what I mean. You were in a group doing something, and you saw my modeling pictures, and you asked me to come on the show to do something about what was it? Male modeling. And then that's when I met your other co-host, and just so happened to find out that we and him went to college together. Like, yeah, what's up, bro?
History.
Right.
Speaking of male models, how come I don't ever see none on Facebook? Like, I had a photo shoot coming up, and I really need a male model because
And you didn't call me. Thanks.
and I'm doing like a motorcycle type
And you
deal.
didn't call me.
You don't look rough. You need like a thug. You ain't a thug. I know you. Did you just turn your hat?
I mean, how's a thug supposed to look?
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know, but you don't seem like you would do that because I'm used to seeing you in suits, so I couldn't even. That's what you did. That's your fault. Ain't my fault. You set the tone.
Okay. I set the bar of this is what I am.
Like you wear suits, so you're like strictly business.
No, but see, no. You've never tried. He's like, all you do is ask.
Yeah, but you don't. I don't see any pictures of it.
All you have to do is ask. Hello, I can do it. I can do it. Boy, tell you about friends. I swear to God.
I'm just saying, I don't know. It was just a thought in my head. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I still got a month to make a decision.
Yes, you do, and you have a male model available. Who's cheap?
Know what day? Who's cheap? You free?
That's cheap. What? Black man's favorite 4-letter word.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I don't see a lot of guys on Facebook that model. Like, there's not a lot of guys.
That's true.
I don't see advertised. Like the females do, but I don't see.
Because most of the time it's the women that are trying to get put on. Yeah, I mean, male models, we actually go through the whole word of mouth kind of thing. That's when I got my start as a male model. It was by accident. But okay, let me take that back. By the grace of God. Okay, because the thing was, I was going to help out my cousin. She had called me from Milwaukee to say, "Hey, cuz, why don't you and your brother come hang out with me at this little model call? It's gonna be a bunch of women there. You can just kind of get, kind of spiffy, kind of club like." I'm like, okay. Come to find out, this little place was, small as the studio. Okay, as a model call, this place is small as the studio. And I go in, and my cousin's standing there, as gorgeous as she is. I love her to death, but she's 5'10", about 230 pounds. No body fat. Okay, she's about as dark as this microphone. Okay, and had like these long patcher blades. She was gorgeous this night. Okay, she had on like a white form-fitting cat suit with a fur coat. Okay, so she's killing everybody. Okay, me and my brother walk in, and mind you, it was a bar. So me and my brother walk in. We sit at the bar, and my cousin was outside. She had to take a little toke outside, get her mind right to get herself together. But when she walked in, the bartender went nuts, like, "Oh my God, whatever contest y'all got running, she gets my vote. She won. It's over. Her right there. Her." So me and my brother, we gave each other the wink and the gun and the sign, like, "Hey, you like her? You got to go through us." I think we spent like $20 on a fifth of Hennessy all night long. Okay, the whole bottle, and we drinking on this thing for about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Here come my cousin talking about "Hey, cuz, you look nice tonight. Why don't you go ahead and try out?" I'm like, you gonna need to try out now? I'm 45 minutes of drinking nothing but shots of Hennessy? Seriously? You want me to walk? Okay, now mind you, the only thing I've ever heard of as far as male modeling before was the movie Zoolander at the time. Okay, I had never seen anything about male modeling whatsoever. So it ended up happening. I got in my mind, if you ever seen the movie, he had one look, but he named it 4 different things. It was like Magnum, Latigra, Ferrari, something like that. But it was like the same look. So what I did was I gave them I know I look good tonight. I know I'm the man. I know whatever you thinking, I already know. That's what I said to myself. I was drunk. Leave me alone. But anyway, I walked up there and I did my thing. I registered and I gave them I know I look good. And what happened was the lady who's doing the director, she comes up and goes, "You need to tell me you've been on the sideline for an hour and that's what was over there. Do it again." So I got back up and walked, and I know. And next thing you know, she had me come in the back, and she wanted to do a little bio on me. And she goes, "So, how long you been modeling?" I say, how long was that walk? Seriously, like how long was that walk? She was like, what do you mean? I said, because I'm not a male model. I've never modeled a day in my life. I'm just here for moral support. She goes, are you serious? I'm like, yes. Oh my God, do it again. And I went out there and walked. And yeah, she ended up giving me the don't call us, we'll call you speech. You know what? We'll give you a call in about 2 weeks on a Tuesday or whatever, and we'll let you know if you made our show, if we made the cut. Okay. All right. So 2 weeks later, I get the phone call and an email saying, "Hey, wanted to call and let you know that you've been selected for our show." I dropped to my knees in prayer, like, thank you. Okay. Like I didn't know anything about male modeling whatsoever, and now I'm here. Okay. But let me go backtrack a little bit. The fact that now she tells me, well, we have to do rehearsals. Okay. And with these rehearsals, I go sober. Okay. Okay. So I go in the back, I walk in, and there's models from Vanity Fair, Elle magazine, it's Budweiser girls, it's Miller girls. It is real models. I'm talking about male and female in this place. And I'm sitting there going, what is my little Chicago butt doing here? You understand? I was scared to death. So I went in the back, and yeah, I go in the back, and the same Elle magazine, the same Jet Beauties, and the same what was it? Other magazine and Miller girls and Budweiser girls and Lovables, all that kind of stuff. They were in the back naked. So I'm trying to keep my composure. Okay, do you understand that I had not been in this atmosphere before? I'm like, oh my God, my friends would not believe me where I am right now. Like I am just surrounded by just beauty. Like this was great. So, but I kept my composure. I was cool. I went in the back and I, sang a little song to myself, and it was like, oh, okay. It was no weapon formed against me. Yeah, shall prosper. It won't work. Yeah, I ended up singing the whole song. I had my eyes closed. So yeah, the next thing you know, the lady goes, oh, he can sing too. Yeah, after that, I was cool. Everybody was my friend. And, I laughed and joked, and I didn't talk to anybody. So I had a good time. Yeah, but that was the story of like me getting into the male modeling. Yeah, I know. I think
I don't see none.
There you go. ain't none up there no more.
I don't see nobody. And I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere on Facebook.
You are.
And I don't see nobody. Nobody.
But you're not looking at the right spot.
That probably should be.
Yeah, but you know what? Another thing too is you might be looking at the wrong spot.
What is the wrong spot?
Because are you in
I'm in modeling groups, yes.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say filming groups. Because most of the time, male models want to be actors, not so much models. They don't want to be standing there going as a statue. We want to be seen and talk, and that's what it is. Yeah. It's more of a macho thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't see.
Think about this. How many?
Just like, why don't you model?
How many more actors do you see than male models? How many more actresses do you see than female actors?
Well, you see more female models than you see actresses. To me,
you do.
Yeah. So male, then yeah. I don't know. Maybe I need to get in some of those groups.
Yeah, the filming groups, and yeah, because a lot of times we send in our headshots and stuff, and those are the male models. Oh. Like that's what I do.
Oh, I don't got no headshots. Okay. Well,
how's a model? You don't have headshots.
That's our show tonight on IntellectualRadio.com. We're not going to have that discussion. This is the Off the Wall Show. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time, Wednesday.
Peace. Love. Thank you for the support.